In the 1930s, during the Romantic era, Russian poet Fyodor Tyutchev wrote a poem Silentium, which means silence. Romanticism in the early 19th century valued strong feelings, depth of experience, and the inner world of individual. Melancholy, love, and suffering were considered signs of spiritual depth and high intelligence. But the poem is dedicated to the call not to reveal your emotions or goals, to live in your inner spiritual world, and to sustain yourself solely on it without distortion. Key line is «Мысль изреченная есть ложь», which means a thought expressed is a lie. Tyutchev is not opposed to romanticism as such. He is opposed to expressive romanticism, the expressive verbalization and demonstration of feelings. The silence in his text is not about absence of emotions. It is a way to perceive the purity of it. According to him, the true depths should not be expressed. He makes a strict distinction that internal feelings are genuine and profound, and external ones superficial and misleading. Tyutchev aims to evoke a sense of inner focus, depth, dignity, and self-control. This is not coldness, it's a hidden intensity. So the poem reflects the norm of a particular emotional community. From Barbara Rosenwein, we know that emotional communities are the groups with their own norms for expressing feelings. In this case, it is the educated aristocratic society of the 1830s. So in this emotional community, restraint was considered a sign of maturity. Public emotionality could be perceived as superficial, and self-control was a form of social status. Now I want to show you the analysis of the poem from the perspective of theorists we've done before. William Reddy, known for us for the concept of emotives, would say that Tyutchev is right about one thing. When we name emotion, we transform it. If the poet does not want to distort it, silence can be a way to avoid change. But Monique Scheer would disagree with him on this point. She argues that emotions do not simply arise internally and then expressed, divided into internal and external. But she says that emotions are formed through the physical, social, and cultural practices. So the fact that he is silent does not mean that he is not expressing emotion. He is simply creating a different type of practice for emotional experience, which is also shapes personality as well as other practices. Biologically, no, but culturally, yes. They had different opinions on what to consider depth, what to consider weakness, and what to consider maturity. For example, in today's world, emotional strength is the ability to consciously talk about feelings while keeping them under control. In Tyutchev's world, strength is the ability not to waste them at all. So the history of emotions shows that it is not feelings themselves that change, but the rules of expressing them and the moral judgment of the expressions.